Well guys, they're officially all gone. Today guys, we're going to be packing up some more of the Funko Pop collection and kind of a third part here. If you don't know, I am moving in the next few months and I still have so much to pack. Now, as you guys know in the videos, you're kind of used to seeing this all full. I've cleared out a good portion of the top practically. We got to put that statue back in the box. And then there's like a framed Spider-Man thing up there. Anyways though, recently I got rid of most of the Spider-Man. I put it in a box, but yeah, it's there. And then I also took down a lot of my anime sets over there. So what I think we're going to do today is kind of clear out the bottom shelves, the rest of the top. We're going to take down the rest of this, as well as take down the rest of this. And if there's time left over in the video, if I don't talk too much, we might take down this too. Now, as I'm recording this might be like different days as I record it, only because I feel like doing it now, but the day's already almost over. It's like 6 o'clock right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna want to do this in an hour. But anyways, let's get some stuff done now. Okay, so I guess we'll kind of just start over here. Most of this is actually in box, thankfully, like our Sword Art Line set as well as the Death Note set. I don't think you can see it, but it is down here, and I can kind of just take these out. I actually meant to put this Hunter x Hunter pop in one of the other boxes in the other video, and I completely forgot it was over here, so that's okay. It'll just go in this box. I guess it's going to be kind of a semi-grail box, because it's not like the Death Note ones are cheap, and then I have some, I have an expensive Yoruichi statue that I keep over there that's going in there too, so yeah, I'm just going to put everything in this box for starters. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking me how many Funko Pops I do actually own at this point, and in the next house, when we start unboxing things, maybe I'll do like a full count and I'll let you guys know. Because truthfully, I do not know. I have not counted in years. I just haven't thought to. And yeah, I don't really have an answer. I might find something to maybe wrap this in and then throw it in this box, like more towards the top where there's less like, space to fill. But yeah, for now, I don't really know where to put it. I guess I'll just keep this on the shelf. I might, throw these in there because they're with the bleach shelf, but there's not really anything bleached. I don't know. It's because, I'm obviously going to have to fill up another, I don't know, maybe 2 boxes. I don't know. There's a lot of, there's still a lot of, out-of-box stuff. And if this is over 60 pops, it's going to take more than 1 box. And just looking at this, it looks like more than 60 pops. I think I might also throw my One Piece autographs in there just because they're also not on camera right now. What I'm really trying to do is still keep a background for the videos for maybe another month, and then I might fully tear all this down. But I also considered taking these and putting them back in the box and just do front facing for the video for the time being too. And then once, that time comes, it's much easier to pack. So yeah, let me grab this One Piece stuff. Honestly, I don't even think you guys see this shelf either with Law and Crocodile and all that. So I guess I could also put these in there and that would be fine. I don't know. I kind of want to just get the core Straw Hat sign. That's what I've been thinking about. And then, be done with that set. I don't know if I need boa signs, so maybe I'll give this away at some point in one of my Whatnot shows. But yeah, so I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's a Doflamingo box. Oh, it's the new one. So yeah, I can just throw this in. It's already in box, thankfully. Not gonna lie, this Luffy figure right here was kind of annoying to build because a lot of the parts won't stay. So I'm a little sad I have to take it apart. Look at that base though. Boy, did he get dusty. Good lord. Just to let you guys know, I dropped Luffy shortly after that clip, because I drop everything in these videos. Let me know how everybody is doing with their One Piece collection, especially with how much One Piece Funko has put out just this year alone. It's gotta be almost 100 pops by now. It's been freaking crazy. They just keep releasing them. Is this the wrong? Yeah, this is, I think this is Kuzan. I almost said Kizaru, but I was holding Kuzan. I couldn't remember his name for some reason, but yeah. One Piece releases have just been absolutely insane lately. I know it's a breadwinning line for them, but it gets to a point where you're just overwhelming your fan base and it's just overconsumption almost. I guess another word you could use for it is just fatigue on people, because people only have so much money. But that's also where it gets to the point where you just kind of do what I did and you just kind of focus on characters you really do like. Honestly, I should focus on characters I really do love. I like Mihawk. I don't know if I love Mihawk, but I love Zoro's character, for example. I met the English voice actor. He's awesome. Who doesn't love Luffy? Who doesn't love the course? Who doesn't love all the Straw Hats, obviously? So in my opinion, if you're really struggling with the whole, oh, should I continue with this set? Not even just One Piece or just anything. I'd really just, look at it and be okay, do I love this character? Would I be fine if this character was not in my collection? Will this collection, being complete, fully fulfill me in that? Just look at it like that, and if it doesn't, then dwindle down, sell some off, use the money for other cool collectibles that you want of characters that you really do love. You know, I'm not judging anybody by any means. I've overconsumed plenty over the years. You guys have watched me buy so much stuff. Sometimes I buy stuff and then like a few months later I'm like, why did I buy that? And that's not the case for everybody, because I know somebody's going to comment, well, I only buy what I love. All right, well, you're perfect, Dan. Okay, you're perfect. I'm sorry, I'm not. However, yes, it does happen, especially when you jump into a new fandom. You watch a show one time, you're like, I love those pops. And then a year later, you're like, I haven't seen this show in so long. It's basically nostalgia that gets you most of the time. At the end of the day, collect what you love, guys. Do what you love. Have fun doing it. Don't worry what anybody else thinks. All right, so a majority of that bottom shelf is pretty much empty. Like, I found a Gene Bay box, but he's right there. I'll put him in box later if I decide that, I want to put those all back in box behind me and then just have them. I really like it like that for the video, but like, I feel like it'll look boring because I don't know. Anyways. We have to take all these down now. Now, for my Dragon Ball fans, since I'm holding Dragon Ball Pops, are you guys looking forward to what they're doing with Super? Like, I'm genuinely curious how everybody's feeling about Super, at least that watches my videos. You guys know I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Am I excited to watch the same thing over again? No, but it'll have newer animation. It'll be, put together better, which I don't think is a bad thing, even though they're kind of taking up time with a remake when we could just move on to more prominent things and, arcs and, things in the manga that people do really want. I don't necessarily disagree that we don't need to revisit this stuff already, but if they're trying to build a bigger universe and build Dragon Ball up, cool, as long as everything's successful and they don't take too long to get to the really important stuff that we want to see right now. So for those reasons, I'll entertain it for now, but it better be good for how long we've been waiting for an update on Dragon Ball Super. It better be good. Okay, next guys, we actually have our Spider-Man Pops up here, so I guess I'm gonna just kind of mix them in with the other anime ones because Spider-Man box is pretty full. Luckily, I have all the boxes right here, so I don't really gotta go looking for anything. Oh man, looking at Into the Spider-Verse just reminded me we still have the, Beyond the Spider-Verse movie we're waiting on. Is anybody excited to see that after the crazy amount of delays it's had? I mean, I'm curious. I'm very curious because obviously they've all been really good, so... I mean, if this one's bad, that would just be really surprising. Now, I think one of my dreams is probably to have this signed by all three Spider-Men. I think that would be amazing. No pun intended. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen because Andrew did a signing. And I think Tom's definitely done signings. And then there's Toby. That man doesn't like anybody but his fans. Okay, so as far as the box goes, that's kind of where we're at. I didn't end up putting the bleach thing in there. I don't think I'm going to just because of the statue, the Yoruichi statue box. I might just try to keep those together with the display stand, so I'll put that in a different box. But we can fit some extra things like this display frame of Scarlet Spider there. That can kind of go in there just fine. Okay, so lightly annoyed, I went to actually put away this statue. And this is not a problem because it just kind of hangs on her. This is Inori from Guilty Crown for those wondering, but her freaking foot thing just broke. It just snapped. I might try to super glue it, like put a little dot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you see how one is bent and one isn't? That one right there broke. Yeah, I'm gonna try to super glue that really quick and see if that helps. Otherwise, she can't stand. I'll have to keep it in box. Okay, yeah, so I'm annoyed a little bit more because I went out to my garage where I keep like the super glue and stuff to try to glue it, and I tilted it a little bit, and then the piece fell somewhere in the garage. It's been a very rough week for me lately, guys. Like, I'm not gonna go into like all the personal details and all that, but it's been a rough week. So that was making me teeter a little bit, I won't lie. Luckily, though, there is a silver lining that she does actually still stand, even with one prong, because the bigger one didn't break off, thankfully. It was the smaller one, so she still stands. I just gotta make sure not to knock her over. I might try to go back and find the piece later and still try to glue it, but it's like this big on a similar color floor, so... Anyways, though, I've been building this box with some of like my bigger statues and stuff. Like that's a Superman Returns like prop replica kryptonite thing, Yoruichi statue, Inori statue. So yeah, I just kind of gotta fill this slowly. I don't think I'm gonna pack up those statues just yet because again, they are in the background, but Eventually I will, and I might just put some of those in the box. Not all of them will fit. Actually, I do have a lot of different collectibles in my closet, so I think I'm just going to put some of these in there because I want to put all of the statues for Dragon Ball together because I don't think they're really going to fit that well. They're kind of awkward shapes. So Smallville thing, we got like Lelouch SH figure art from Code Geass and some other collectibles. Like for example, those are the 3 boxes to Janemba, Gogeta, and Frieza. They're really big. I actually do forget that I have this in my closet from the Arrow television series. He doesn't hold his bow anymore. I don't know what happened, but like I can't get it to stay without maybe gluing it. So I might try that in the next house, or maybe I'll just get rid of it. I don't know. But luckily it fits pretty good right there. Okay guys, so I pretty much filled up 2 boxes today, which I think is pretty good progress. I think I might pick this up a different day, like taking these off the wall, and because I got to get a whole nother box and I'm kind of out of boxes right now. I got to go to the garage, build some more. But yeah, we're going to pick this up a different day, so I might look different. And I might even have a haircut. Hey guys, so it's actually a few days later, but we're going to get back to things, packing up a few more things. And I want to show you something that you can use for a lot of different like little mini stuff that is very helpful for packing. And that would be Funko Pop protectors. If you have extras or spares, and I usually always do since I'm always like selling pops on like Whatnot auction, so I usually buy like hundreds at a time. But yeah, I just like kind of throw them in there, and I can do the same with all of these little figures, and they will fit in these just fine. So that's what we're going to kind of do, is pick up these little figures that are kind of sprinkled throughout. You got a little Rob Lucci cat there, and kind of just throw them in here. Should be all right. We got some more cats. Got Crocodile. We got Enel. I should put it right next to the pop. That looks so good. We got the little Lego Luffy. It's a knockoff, but obviously we have Katakuri here. I don't have his pop, but I do have the little kitty. I think I'm actually going to go over here and grab these. I guess I'm going to try to keep it one piece specific, and then we'll put the other like Dragon Ball stuff in one. Actually, you know what? These are so small that I think I can actually fit them all in there, so I'm just going to keep them all together in the same thing, because just so I don't have to use a million protectors. Okay, so as far as little figures go, they're pretty much all packed up. Look how easy that was. Okay guys, so small update because I'm actually upset about something. So a lot of you guys were saying like, oh, you don't really buy stuff as much as you used to, and this was actually something I plan to eventually open up in a video because my pre-order finally arrived, which I ordered it late, so I got the second round, but it was actually the father-son Kamehameha moment. But I ordered Cell with it, and only this one came so far. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I can't do that video, unfortunately. And I'm going to be moving soon, so I might just pack it up with the Dragon Ball Pops, like, at this point, you know? I don't even know if I'll have time to get around to the video by the time Cell arrives. At least I'm pretty sure I ordered them together. I'm not as sure thinking about it fully. Like, I thought I did, but then only one showed up, and I was like, that seems wrong. There's only one on the order slip, but I think that's just because that's what arrived. I gotta check on Entertainment Earth. Okay, so something I want to do just to make my life a little easier, I think I am going to put these back in their boxes. Maybe pack up the bigger ones, like, you know, these deluxe ones and like the 6-inch ones, and Kaido there, just to pack those in the box so it's a little easier. But all the 4-inch pops, I'll probably just try to put like front facing and cover the shelf that way for the time being. Because like I said, it's still about 2-ish, maybe 2.5 months out from moving officially. So I still want to have a background to record on. I can sit on the couch too, but if I plan to take all that down, then it's just going to be like a bare wall. I feel like that's kind of boring, but at the same time, I don't think you guys really care about my background at that much. I think you guys just want to see the new Funko Pops. Listen though, I won't lie. As you can see, this is a lot. I think I'm going to do a quick time lapse and just do all these really quick, because otherwise it's going to take me like 30 minutes real time to put these all back in the box. So I'll be back. So guys, I'm finally done putting everything back in their boxes, with the exception of like, oh, it's over here. One Funko Pop, which was this one. No idea where his box is. Could not tell you. So that's interesting. I'm just going to throw them probably in like an empty pop protector or something. But yeah, these pops are scattered all over the place. I need to build up a box for Dragon Ball, and I need to build up a box for the remaining One Piece. Well, I don't know if all the One Piece is going to fit in that box. We'll see. Well, guys, they're officially all gone. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of sad seeing the shelves so empty like this. Like, you know, when I walk all the way back here, you guys can see that wall is just empty now. I recorded videos there for almost 1.5 years after building it, and it's just gone. We're going to a new house eventually. Well, in like 2.5 months. But yeah, we're going to a new house and gonna do it all over again. Hopefully the last time for several years, might I add. I've moved so much. There's been so many moving videos. But yeah, guys, this is the final part of like tearing everything down. All that's left is like to wrap these with like plastic wrap and, you know, put it in a moving truck and all that. I have like pops that I sell over there that I just got to put in a box and like label it, you know, pops for sale and all that. But yeah, that's it. We did it. It took so long, like so long to pack up all of that. I don't know. I might take it as the opportunity to maybe go through the collection one more time and see if there's just anything I just don't really need anymore. You know, when we get into the next house, I don't know. Maybe there will be, and I'll sell a couple more and get some new stuff. I have my eyes on a few sets and, you know, new things coming in 2027. So yeah, we'll definitely be adding more pops and, you know, getting rid of some of the process. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little series. Again, this kind of brings it to a close. And the next time you'll see a video like this, we'll just be in the next house kind of building the collection. Also, if you're wondering, I decided to just take everything down since I was already doing it and I was already in the headspace, and I figured I took everything down over there too, and I'll just sit on the couch for the future video, you know, for the next like 2 months. It won't be that bad. Sometimes I do desk videos anyway, so yeah. I gotta patch a couple little small nail holes in there, but otherwise we're good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Seriously, hit the like button down below if you did enjoy. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.